Hey everyone, Wicked Part 1, the long-standing adaptation of the Tony Award-winning musical and Gregory Maguire's best-selling novel that has sold over 5 million copies, is out. And it reimagines The Wizard of Oz from the perspective of the Wicked Witch. There's no doubt that Wicked has struggled with some early controversies before its release, ranging from a fan's poster edits to casting comments and to deeply inappropriate URL printed on a toy box. The question is, will Wicked fail, meet, or exceed our expectations? Before we get into it, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and you will make my day. Thank you so much. So, Wicked Part 1 is a film that embraces story over spectacle, which is something you know is really important to me. And it does this while seamlessly weaving magic and technology into its narrative and transforming the dazzling spectacle into an integral part of the story. This deliberate choice by director Jon M shows his understanding of how to balance these core elements to create a film that is powerful enough to overcome the jaded expectations of a modern audience. That balance is part of what could make Wicked Part 1 the film of the year. This is the story of Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, before Dorothy's fabled landing in Oz. The film uses a combination of present-day narrative and flashbacks to tell Elphaba's story through the shared perspectives of Elphaba herself and Glinda, or Glinda, the Good Witch. We get to know the real Elphaba, how she came to be known as the Wicked Witch, as well as the things she loved and wanted to protect. At the same time that Gregory Maguire wrote his shared world spin-off novel of L. Frank Baum's iconic Wicked Witch character, we weren't yet flooded with cinematic adaptations, prequels, sequels, and so on that have now taken over Hollywood, most of which are disappointments. So, why do some adaptations succeed and others fail? I think Wicked gives us the answer in a single word, and that word is love. Everyone involved with this film clearly loved the work they were doing, and it shows. Jon M's vision as director is clear, and he shows us that he understands Wicked on every level of the story, from the themes to the characters to what the fans are expecting and looking for in a film. What sets this adaptation apart from so many others is the care that he and the cast and the crew brought to the production, ensuring that every moment feels authentic and carefully crafted. Jon M also assembled a terrific cast that delivers exceptional performances. While Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo have received most of the spotlight, the entire cast is actually pretty outstanding. Michelle Yeoh masters elegant menace as Madame Morrible. Jonathan Bailey's Prince Fiyero is effortlessly charming, and Jeff Goldblum as the wizard embodies deception and charisma to a T, fooling pretty much everybody. Still, the heart of the cast is its two stars. Cynthia Erivo brings depth of emotion to Elphaba, showing her insecurity, her vulnerability, and her longing for acceptance. Ariana Grande, honestly, she kind of surprised me. She is spellbinding as Glinda. From her stunning voice to her presence on screen, their chemistry drives every scene they are in, and the result is magic. You can also see Jon M's vision and light-handed direction guiding Elphaba's character arc as it gradually unfolds, culminating in the breathtaking performance of Defying Gravity. In this moment, Erivo steals the show in a scene that will absolutely take your breath away. As much as I enjoyed the film, though, it's long. It's really long. 2 hours and 40 minutes. While it's easy to say that the runtime should be closer to 2 hours, it's clear that deciding what to cut was a big challenge. So, They clearly erred on the side of going long rather than making the story feel rushed. The other issue is, and this is a big one for me, the other issue is the intentional blurring of backgrounds or characters during certain scenes when the characters were moving on screen or the camera was panning across the landscape. Whether this was meant to blend digital and physical effects or for artistic purposes, it strained my eyes and it made it difficult to focus on the screen whenever it happened. And this is clearly something they're doing in a lot of films now. I saw the same thing in Gladiator and just wrote it off as maybe a one-off. But when I saw it in Wicked, I realized, no, this is something new. This technique, it needs to be refined to avoid creating eye strain for the audience. So that's just something you should know about. Wicked is the cinematic future that the golden era of Hollywood musicals envisioned. It redefines modern musicals, seamlessly blending story and song in a way that feels natural and effortless. Songs like Defying Gravity and Popular will absolutely be fan favorites in this film, with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo each delivering amazing performances. Other favorites are going to include Dancing Through Life and What Is This Feeling, as well as a special spotlight performance from some special cast members who will, for now, remain nameless. While Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum's musical moments don't quite match the vocal power of the others, their on-screen presence is just as compelling and really make their part of the story. One of my favorite things about the film is the visuals, from the colors to the textures, fabrics, and the artistic details. The sets and the scenery are artistic masterpieces. Every detail and every digital set is exquisitely crafted, as if built by both hand and magic. The costumes range from elaborate to understated, but they all fit together into this world, with each feeling like they are part of the vibrant landscape, that vibrant aesthetic of the world. The film's blend of physical and digital design creates an immersive feel. It's just like this immersive feel that makes it feel that much more magical. Ultimately, I think Wicked is a story about power, deception, and the consequences of a systemic manipulation by a charismatic leader. Other themes include the power of love and friendship, which are portrayed through Elphaba's and Glinda's character arcs as they shape each other through conflict and acceptance. The most poignant moment in the film is when these themes just collide during a party where Glinda finally and truly sees Elphaba for who she is as a person. This realization changes something deep inside her, and for a brief moment, they both just let down their guard long enough to truly connect with one another, making them both stronger. It was a moment that, granted, brought me to tears, and you know I cry at pretty much everything. But I tell you, the guy next to me, he was shedding a tear too. So it wasn't just me, I promise. Overall, Wicked Part 1 is a theatrical experience not to be missed. This is the film people will be talking about in 2024, and it will likely sweep all of the awards. Fans of the book and stage play are sure to like it, and the film is good for the whole family. If you don't enjoy musicals or fantasy films, Wicked might not be for you. However, with its technical excellence, strong characters, and smart storytelling, it's likely to resonate with a really, really broad audience that doesn't expect to like this film. I would even wager on Wicked being 2024's equivalent of Barbenheimer, which is like smashing Barbie and Oppenheimer together and sending them to Oz. I also recommend watching it in a Dolby or IMAX theater if you can, since the energy of the film, just those vibrant colors and the blacks, and the festive atmosphere of the movie all really come together on the big screen. So, Wicked Part 1, have you seen it? Have you seen the stage play or read the book? What are you most looking forward to, or what are you most worried about with this film? What expectations do you really need it to meet? My biggest worry was, would they be able to pull off this adaptation without turning those characters into just caricatures of themselves? Because that's a common problem with a lot of these adaptations. And you know what? They did it. They did it with flying colors. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and to let me know what you thought about the film. There are so many more amazing movies coming out, and I can't wait to talk about them with you. Thanks so much, everybody. Happy viewing, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.